Life is a game of chess, not checkers, not roulette, and definitely not slots. There are no lucky spins here. No cerros, no shortcuts. This isn't a casino. It's a war room. And you are the commander, the grandmaster, the one who either moves with strategy or gets moved by circumstance. You've been told life is random, chaotic, out of your hands. But that's not the truth. The truth is, most people are just playing the wrong game. And the few who've mastered themselves, they don't play impulsively. They play with intention. In this video, we're going to strip away the illusions, the noise, the distractions, and reveal how to move through life like a chess master, calm, clear, and completely in control. Every chess match begins with a board, and every life begins within. Before you master the outer world, you must master your inner world. Your mind is the board, your thoughts, the pieces, your emotions, the terrain. But here's the truth. Most people don't even know they're in a game. They wake up and react to their phones, to the news, to their moods. They're not players. They're pawns. The master, on the other hand, begins his day with silence, stillness, like the calm before the first move. He studies his mind, watches his thoughts, and chooses which ones to act on. He does not rush. He responds because he knows reaction is the enemy of strategy. The pawns of distraction, every piece on the board has a purpose. But in the game of life, most pieces have been hijacked. Your attention is a pawn, sacrificed to screens, scrolling, and short-term dopamine hits. Distraction is the new warfare. And if you can't hold focus, you're already losing. The Grandmaster doesn't play every piece all at once. He knows when to wait, when to advance, and when to sacrifice. The same goes for life. You can't say yes to everything. You must be willing to say no to comfort, to convenience, to conformity, because anything that costs your clarity is too expensive. In chess, a single misstep can cost the whole game. And in life, one emotional outburst, one moment of anger or fear can undo years of progress. That's why the master guards his inner square. He doesn't suppress emotion. He transmutes it. When pain arrives, he listens. When anger rises, he breathes. When doubt creeps in, he sharpens his focus. He understands that emotions are not enemies. They're messengers. But if you let them move first, you lose control of the board. In a world addicted to urgency, the master moves with patience. He doesn't chase. He attracts. He doesn't rush decisions. He calculates them because he knows speed kills clarity, and clarity wins games. Just like in chess, the most powerful moves are often the most silent, invisible to the untrained eye, but devastating to the opponent. The master plans 3 steps ahead, not just for survival, but for dominance. The oldest strategy in the world? Know thyself. The master studies his own patterns, his fears, his strengths, his blind spots, because in the game of self-mastery, your greatest enemy is always you. He doesn't wait for life to teach him through chaos. He learns proactively, reads, reflects, refines. He becomes the kind of man who walks into any room and doesn't need to dominate, because his presence already does. In the end, this life will demand a final move. And when that moment comes, will you look back on a game played with purpose, or one spent reacting, chasing, regretting? You weren't born to be a pawn. You were born to be a player, a strategist, a master. But mastery doesn't come from playing harder. It comes from playing smarter, from living with intention, from knowing yourself so deeply that no one, no thing, and no storm can shake your center. This is your board. This is your game. Now move like you mean it.